This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution. I am here today with Axelle, Machard de Gramont, who is joining us all the way from Burgundy. How are you today?
I'm fine. Happy to be there.
Super. We've been tasting through your wines, one white and a number of reds. For those people who are unaware of your family house, would you mind explaining a little bit about the history and how you came to be making wine there?
Okay, so my estate is a small family estate that was created by my father in the middle of the 80s after he worked with two of his brothers. So he created his own estate, and then in 2004 I decided to join him. Before that, I used to be, first of all, a student in Paris, created my own family, but very quickly I decided to not to lose my family story, and I started to be the agent of my parents, and being away from them was probably the best way to realize that I should come back. So it took me a while. It took me 15 years, and in 2004 I came back to Burgundy. I came back to school to study a little about all the, I would say, the scientific aspects.
Yes.
And then very quickly I completely changed my life, and I
Dragged the whole family back to Burgundy.
Yes, yes, and 100%. I mean, in my new job, in the working in the vineyards, working at the winery, and yes, complete change.
And where are your vineyards exactly?
So most of our vineyards are in the Saint-Georges appellation. So among the 6 hectares of the estate, we have 4 hectares in Saint-Georges, in 3 different climats. Climat being the way we name the different plots, the different vineyards. So we have one plot in the Vallereau, which is the name of the climat, Vallereau, Saint-Georges-les-Vallereaux, one plot in the Haut-Collier, one plot Rosello. And then we also have vineyards in the Vaune-Romanée appellation, which is the appellation which is next to Saint-Georges. And we produce one white wine coming from the Aligoté grape variety.
You were mentioning earlier that there is a bit of a resurgence of interest in Aligoté as a variety.
Definitely, yes. I think it's a grape variety that people have always been a little, how do you say, they have always neglected it.
Yes.
Considering it was not the great Chardonnay,
yes.
And step by step, the people being more and more interested in rare grape varieties, and they come back they become more and more curious about it, and I'm really happy about that, because Aligoté is typical from Burgundy. You can't find it anywhere else, and when it's well done, it's just a very interesting wine that can match with any kind of food, and it's a proper part of the culture of Burgundy, as it has always been the wine that is here to please the workers in the vines, to make an aperitif at home, and also to match with a proper meal. It's a part of our culture.
You were saying that a number of wineries have bandied together to create a small group to promote the pleasures of Aligoté.
Yes. We've just created that very recently, and we will have our first event about Aligoté, which will take place in Flagey-Chezeaux, very, very close from the Clos Vougeot.
And does this band of wineries have a name as of yet?
Yes, it's called Les Aligoteurs.
Oh, les allégataires. Very good, very good.
Yes. So it will be the 23rd of April.
Okay.
So we are, I would say maybe 30 winemakers from
fantastic.
Côte de Nuit, Côte de Beaune, but only making the promotion of this grape variety we are really proud of, and we want to make it. We want to make people understand that you can produce lovely wines from any grape varieties if you work well, and it's a good it's an idea we had for a long time, and now it's
superb. I think that's a great thing.
Yes, it is.
Now, we were speaking about the age of your vines and the way that your father and yourself have been replanting the vineyards. And we also touched upon the importance of Massal selection. Would you mind touching upon that? Because I think that's a subject matter that our readership would be quite interested in.
Yes, it's a very important matter for, I would say, not only Burgundy, but the whole vineyards area, everywhere in France and even in Europe, as we noticed after 40 years, a little more than 40 years, we noticed that the clones we have been planted are not that successful.
Yes.
We have a lot of feet that are dying, and,
oh dear.
And so the only way, because there's no research about the diseases, because it doesn't interest a lot of people, so the only thing we have is when it dies, when a part of your vineyards dies, you just have to replant it, and so we lose a lot of time, a lot of money, and it's always very sad to replant a part of your vineyard. So
we're losing part of that history, right, when that happens.
Yes,
so,
yes, and it's it's a tough job. It's and you've been working for years, and then at the end you see that you have to replace it. So we are more and more into the Massal selection now, and there's more and more communication about it, because you know the clones, it was so easy. You just you just had to.
It seemed easy. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
you just have to
get on the phone.
To order
and,
your vineyards. You would order anything at the at the supermarket, or I don't know. It's something very.
I guess it was convenient at the time, but it's worked out to be a kind of false economy in the vineyards over a longer period of time.
Yes, that's it. Excuse my bad English.
No, not at all. No, it's actually
convenience was the word I was looking for.
It's a complicated topic as well, right?
It is. Yes, it is. But fortunately, in Burgundy we are lucky, because we have a lot of technicians, people that are here to help us to manage to work on the Massal selection.
Right,
and,
I see.
We have a specific place in Beaune, so it's a place you can be in contact with, and there's a technician that can come to your plot and visit your vineyards and help you to make the selection.
Rather than doing it in-house yourself, they're actually, the people are recognizing that this is something that needs to be preserved. And so there are specialists who will help you to assist you with this kind of work.
Yes, because it's a way to preserve history.
Of course, yes.
But it's also, and it's the most important, it's a way to preserve high quality.
Well, the integrity of the vineyards, as opposed to jeopardizing them with.
Yes.
Well, what has been proven to jeopardize the quality of the vineyards with these clones. Huh.
Yes, and it's also so. Why do we need help? Because it takes a very long time to do that selection.
Yes.
Because what you need, you have to go to walk into your vineyards and to be able to notice which one you will preserve, which fruits.
Yep.
So what does it mean? It means that you have to make a selection just before the harvest, because you have to observe the plant when it is at the just before harvest, and then you have you just mark it, you just you select it,
yes,
and then you have this long process of taking part of the food and then to reproduct it, and it's a long process.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Yes, it's a long process.
Well, Axelle, thank you very much for taking us through all of these wines today. They were showing extremely well for a leaf day.
Thank you.
So,
it was my pleasure.
And hopefully we'll see you in Burgundy at some point.
Yes, I hope you will come to visit me, and I will show you the vines.
I'm looking forward to it. Take care. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.